Hello, lovelies. We are back with a brand new edition of Course. What is today? It's fucking Sunday. Oh, today's Sunday. Why do weekends go by so damn fast? Let's just talk about that. Anyway, so I am your manifestation bestie, obviously, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your favor. So I obviously know that sounds good to you. So click that follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, don't even trip because I always post them on the tube of the U. And so there's that. So, anywho, why are you all losing your fucking cotton picking minds today? We'll talk about that. Taylor, where the fuck is your voice note? I'm still waiting for it, bitch. I'm still waiting for it. Okay, so where's that? Let's talk about that. Okay. So any hoot nanner. Oh yes. I manifested my SP from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I'm here to tell you how to do exactly that. It's fucking hot. I might have to go turn the air on. But there's that. So if you want to know how I did that, I'm here to tell you how I did that. If you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you're going to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right, all links are in my bio or description if you're on YouTube. There's that part. Okay, so what up, Chris, girlfriend? What up, Anna? So we offer one-on-one coaching, manifesting for you, text coaching, WhatsApp, text coaching. We have a WhatsApp group that's super lit, by the way. So you got to go on there and get yourself a fucking spot because you'll get inspired by the success stories, the movement people are getting. What up, Ness, girlfriend? And yeah, there we are. Okay. What up, Irene, girlfriend? How do I manifest your SP for you? So we basically sit there, we jump on a call, we recreate your SP on the spot, and then I tell you how to play your part, and then we go get your shit. That's how that is. That's how that works. Circumstances don't matter. Yes, they don't, unless you decide that they do. So there's that part. Which is what we have to talk about because you guys be tripping. Okay? You're tripping. Okay, so we need to talk because, before we get into that, we have a friendly contest every day on the tube or on Tiki Tuk Talk. So if you if you share this live or repost this live, then you'll be entered to win some amazing fucking prizes. So here we get what we want. We get it when we want it. Like, period. Okay, I'm off today because it's fucking Sunday. Plus, Bevy's off today, so leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone. Okay, because my team also is manifesting. You have to understand that. And so when my team is manifesting, your problems become their problems and they're actively manifesting. So they need a little break. Thanks, Chelsea, girlfriend. Okay, so give them a fucking break. Give Bevy a day off. Okay. She only gets one day. It's not like a shit ton of days, but it's one day. And if they need any more time, then that's what they're going to take, because if you guys want to get out of fucking line, then they're going to have to fucking check your ass, or I will check your ass, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, because I'm not in the fucking mood today. We'll just put it that way. I'm not in the mood today. I'm hormonal. But I'm literally not in the mood today to mess with you. So if you want to spiral, then I'm going to, Bitchy Jen is whole in full effect. Because it's just not the day. It's not the vibe. It's not the fucking vibe. Okay. So if you have any questions on how to manifest your SP back, drop it in the comments below. If you don't like SP talk, scroll to the next live. There's a shit ton of lives. But We're not exclusive to SPs around here. So if you want to know how to manifest weight loss, appearance change, health, what else have I manifested? Business success, and money. We got it all. We got it all. Because luckily for you, I've manifested all that shit. So if you want to know how to manifest on a time crunch, I've also done that too. So this is what we're doing here today. I'll be quite frank though. Yeah, Bevy, sorry. My bad, bitch. I'll be quite frank. I didn't want to go live today because I'm tired. I just want to lay down and relax. But here, and my computer is not fucking, it's like stuck on HP. So there's that part. And I'm exhausted. I'm literally exhausted. But I am looking for 2 moderators for my lives. Basically to kick the trolls out. You know what I'm saying? So if that is you, then hey, drop it and let me know if you're should be a moderator, if you can commit. So yes, that's right, Flashy. Amen, sis. The freaking stupidest word is spiral. Yeah, why are you spiraling when you can get a grip? When you can get a grip. Okay, you guys are, you're overanalyzing everything. You're overanalyzing everything. And I need you to seriously stop doing that. I need you to stop doing that. I need you to start really honing in on your power. I need you to start knowing who the fuck you are. What up, James? Did you see my video I posted of you? How the fuck do I do this shit again? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Huh? No, I don't want to unfollow her. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. There we go. So, I need you to stop spiraling. I need you to stop getting in your own thoughts. Okay, we know what you're going through. We do. Because we've been through it. You know, you're told something that you don't like. And then you get all fucked up in your thoughts about it. You accept it. Well, he said, she said this. He said, she said that. And you get all in your fucking thoughts about it. But why? What good is it going to do you to cry? What good does it do you to wallow? To think that they're lying to you? To do all those things? Like, how does that benefit you? Is it making you feel good? Does it make you feel good to think that they don't want you? That they don't want to be with you? That you're not good enough? Does that make you feel good? Because you deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve what you want, right? You deserve to be happy. You deserve all that stuff. And you guys get in your own way. You get in your own way. You let the 3D beat you down. You let the 3D control your thoughts. You react constantly to the 3D. And for what? For what? When you created all this nonsense, it wasn't your intention, of course. It wasn't your intention to have them leave you. It wasn't your intention to have them block you, do all the things. But it happened. Because your thoughts controlled that. Your thoughts created what you didn't want. And then you're allowing your thoughts to continue to create what you don't want. Only you have the power to change that. Like, I hate fucking crying on air with you. But you have to understand that you're creating all this. So if you want something different, you have to create something different. You have to put yourself on that pedestal. You have to know who you are. You have to tell yourself something different. Because what you're telling yourself now isn't working for you. It's working against you. So I implore you. I'm begging you to start getting a grip. Stop whining. Stop bitching. Stop complaining. Stop seeing the worst in them and start seeing the best in your SP. Start seeing what you want to see. Start telling yourself what you want to be true for you instead of what you're doing now. Because you're hurting yourself. Okay? You're hurting your feelings. You're hurting your manifestation. You're hurting yourself. And I need you to stop doing that shit. I need you to ditch the old story. I need you to fight for what you want. But ditch the old story. Ditch the version of your SP that you don't want. And only select the one that you do. The one that's perfect for you. The one that's there for you. The one that's everything that you've ever wanted. Select that version. Stop selecting the one that isn't showing up how you want to show up, isn't being the person that you want them to be for you. Stop selecting that version. I love all of you, and you know that. You know, I love all of you, and I want nothing but the best for you, but to continue to see you guys spiral and think of you as less than. Know who the fuck you are. Know who you are. Now, right now, start knowing who you are. Start knowing that you're worthy of happiness, love, all those things. It's easy to do that when things are great with your SP. But when things are not, that's when you're pushed, tested, if you will. And that's when you fold. Stop folding. Stop folding. And get up and fight. Get up and fight. Get up and fight for the one that you love, for the one that you care about. And do that every single day. Do that every day. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because you can change things in a day or less if you don't. Stop letting people hurt your feelings. Stop seeing the worst in your SPs and start seeing the best, because that's why you want them back, right? Isn't that why you want them back? Because you know they're good people in your heart of hearts. Yeah, they hurt you. They hurt you. But you still see the best in them. You still know that that person is there. So don't give up on them. Because you know what? When you've made mistakes in your past, certain people never give up on you, right? Certain people never gave up on you. They believed in you. It's time now that you don't give up on the person that you love. That you know that you deserve happiness with the one that you love. But the only way you're going to get that is when you decide that this is who I want. And I'm going to see nothing but the best in that person. Because why do I want them? Why do I want to be with them? Because you know they're a good person. Thanks, Tina. If you'll fight for them, if you'll control your thoughts and you'll lock it in and you'll really be like, no, this is my person and I'm going to lock this shit in and I'm going to stand up. It doesn't take two people to save a marriage. It doesn't take two people to save a relationship. It takes one. To never give up. To never stop fighting. You'll get your person back. It's okay to feel the emotions. It's okay to feel the emotions. Because you miss them. You love them. And you want to be with them. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you fight. You get up every day and you fight and you see the best in them. Every single time. You see the best. Because you know they're there. You know they're there. You have experienced that version of your SP before. You've seen the good in them. You know what they're capable of. So stop beating yourself down. Stop beating yourself down. And start knowing that they know it too. That they know it too. They're fighting it now. But the only reason they're fighting their feelings for you now is because you're not sure how they feel about you. You need to be sure about how they feel about you. You need to be sure that they want to be with you. Despite what they're saying, despite whatever's coming out of their mouth. It's only feedback on where you're going wrong in your thoughts. If they're telling you what you don't want to hear, it's because you are telling yourself something that's going to hurt your feelings. You're telling yourself things that don't benefit you. Things that are going to hurt your feelings, hurt your soul. Why would you do that? Stop doing that. Stop telling yourself things that don't benefit you. Stop hurting your own feelings. Stop hurting yourself, because it's all you're doing. They're not doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. Stop doing it. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. I know it hurts today. But you know what? Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's a better day. A brighter day. Well, they'll conform. They'll conform when you start putting yourself on that pedestal. When you stop chasing, stop acting like you need them, because you don't. You don't need your SP. You want them. There's a difference. There's a difference. So don't worry. Don't worry how things are today. What your 3D is showing you today. Because you have the power to change that right now. No matter what they're saying. It doesn't matter. But you have to be the director of your movie. You have to be the person who stands up, who sees the version of your SP that you love, that you care about. You can no longer see the version of your SP that you don't like. Snaps from Gnarly, who said she archived our chat and checked during the live and saw he texted last night. They will. They will conform. When you see the version of them, then where the fuck have you been, bitch? That is that person for you. You have to see that version of them. You guys wait so long for them to come around, for them to, you want so badly for them to tell you everything that you want to hear, to confirm everything you want them to tell you. But the only way they'll do that is when you control your thoughts and stop reacting to the 3D. Stop letting the 3D control your thoughts and start controlling the 3D through your thoughts. That's the only way change happens. And I know it's easier said than done. I know. Because your 3D stares you right in the face. Every day. But you have to stop accepting what you don't like. What you don't want. You have to stop accepting. And you have to fight. For what you want. But the only way you can do that is not forcing the 3D, but through your mind and saying, no, fuck that. I deserve this shit. I deserve this shit. And so I'm not going to sit there and let people tell me what my shit is. I'm not going to sit there and let people take advantage. Because I control my mind. And only I control my mind. And the only way I'm going to do that is by getting a fucking grip on my thoughts. Getting a grip on my thoughts. And focusing. And making sure that what I'm saying is aligning with what I'm thinking about all day long. Ask yourself now, do you want them back or not? Do you want to be with the person that you love or not? And if you said yes, you do, then get a grip. Because every time you fold, every time you cave, every time you let what they say hurt you, and every time you sit there and you want to get all fucked up in your thoughts and saying negative meaning after negative meaning, then you're telling yourself, no. That's not what I want. But it is. So if you want that, then go get it. Then go get it. This live might be short today, actually, because I'm in an emotional state. I'm an emotional wreck. My team knows why. It's not a bad thing. Okay. I'm hormonal at the current moment, clearly. But this isn't a job to us, right? To me and my team, this is not a job to us. This is different. It's how do you say it? It's a passion of ours. Stressful at times, yes. But you guys don't think that your comments in the WhatsApp and the things that you say don't bother us. They do. And they bother us because we care about you. Okay? We're not here just to talk at you, and we don't give a fuck about who you are, and we don't even know who you are. Like, that's not our vibe. That's not the vibe that we have here. Is we actually give a shit. We care. And we want you to get your shit, to get out of your own way, to stop hurting your manifestation. Because the only way you hurt it is by thinking against it over and over and over again. You want one thing, but you think against it all day long because you react to the 3D. You can't do that. You can't do that. You need to control it to get what you want. Stop accepting what they say. Stop accepting what you don't like. Because when you stop accepting and start controlling, then things change. Because it doesn't have a choice. It doesn't have a choice. When you stop accepting and you start controlling, and I don't give a fuck about your circumstance. I don't care. Stop viewing it as a circumstance. I've told you guys so many times that you have to learn from my mistakes, learn from the things that I've done, because I'm human, right? You have to learn, and you must continue to affirm. If you have, you must continue to control your inner conversations, because you guys get your SPs back. Or you don't. It depends on your situation, but then you get your SPs back and then you just job fucking done. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Because you're human. You're human. And so, because you're human, yeah, you get what you want, but you can lose what you wanted. Because you stopped. But you must continue to affirm. You must continue to control your conversations even when your SP comes back. Because just as quickly as they came back, they're walking right out that door again. Because you didn't do anything different, you stopped. You can't do that. And the only reason you can't do that is because you have to know yourself, right? You have to know yourself. And so, if you dealt with gutter trash, there's still, when they come back, there's still that thought that what is he or she still talking to that person? How do they feel about that person? You still view them as a threat. So because of that, you have to continue to affirm against. Same like when your SP comes back. You have to continue and you have to persist because you still have those dominant thoughts of, will they leave again? Have they changed? And then there's the patterns. Then there's the patterns that you have to break. Because then you see the patterns start arising and you're like, he did this before. This happened before. This happened in the past. You have to break the pattern or the pattern repeats. This is where history repeats itself. Do you need to affirm forever? It depends. Yeah. Think so we can go for it? Yeah. Because it doesn't change. Because you have to change. So you need to affirm and you need to have inner conversations with yourself, like with your inner bestie, as long as you have to. As long as you have to get what you want. Exactly, Ivy. Affirming is just thinking. Your thoughts don't stop. You have 95% of your thoughts are all inner conversations running on autopilot based on your 3D. You have to change that. Because at the end of the day, it's not making you feel good, is it? No. It doesn't make you feel good to feel that they don't want you, that they want nothing to do with you, that they're not in love with you, that they don't want to be with you, that they don't want to talk to you, that they're lying to you. How does that make you feel? It doesn't make you feel good. So why would you continue to think that way? You have to affirm and tell yourself the opposite no matter what emotion you're experiencing. You could be sad, angry, resentful, any of those emotions. But you must persist forward. Reject, 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 reject what you don't like. You don't have a choice. Or you can accept what you don't like. You can accept to be lonely. You can accept to just be heartbroken, to not be with the one that you love. Or you can decide now that that's not going to happen. That I don't care what the fuck my 3D shows me. I don't care what they say. I'm going to persist forward. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I am Sylvie. She said yesterday he texted me a couple hours after live. Of course. This is what keeps us going, right? This is what keeps us going. This is what lights us up. Is you guys getting movement from your SPs, seeing them conforming, seeing them doing the things that you want them to do. That's what keeps us going all the time. This is why me, Bevy, Tamara, and Katie support you. This is why we go live every single day, to keep you going. Because it lights us up when you guys get movement. When nothing else worked for you before. You've been crying so many times. You have been self-loathing in your own goddamn fucking pity party that you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and push forward. And then you get movement because you didn't fold, because you didn't cave. You didn't overanalyze. You didn't question. You stopped letting what they said bother you. And you focused on what you want. And then things changed for her. And then things change. They change. But I don't know how much more clearer to make it for you. I don't. I've told you what to do so many times. I've told you what to do. It's not hard. It's not hard. I didn't sit there and say you had to do 55,000 techniques. I didn't say you had to do, you had to stand on your fucking head and buck like a chicken. I didn't say you had to do any of that shit to get your shit. I told you what works. And I told you what to do. I've simplified it as simple as possible for you. And so many of you just don't do it. If your gutter trash is a rising topic, you have to dead the gutter trash topic. Okay, if you're dealing with gutter trash, what you should affirm is you can do two sets, two different ones. This is what I originally did, and this is what I did again. They both work. It doesn't matter. You can say she's fucking crazy. He can't stand her. All they do is argue. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. All they do is argue. She's completely gone away. Or you can tell yourself, he fucking hates her. All they do is argue. She's gone away. But not see her as an obstacle. But please, you have to do something different. You have to do something different. Because what you're doing now isn't working. It isn't working. Right? So if you want something different, you have to do something different. And I'm telling you, I literally have broken down to you numerous times exactly what to do right here in my life for fucking free. I have literally told you exactly what to do, yet you're not doing it. And then you're upset, and you're crying, and you're sad. For what? Because you're not doing anything but being a victim. You have to know who the fuck you are. Who are you right now? I want you right now to channel your queen energy, your king energy. Who the fuck are you? What makes you amazing? What makes you great? You have to see that no matter what, at the end of the day, you're the goddamn fucking prize. Like, who the fuck is talking to me and disrespectful? Who's going to think in a million years they're going to choose someone over me? I know who the fuck I am. Get back to that. That's all I want you to do today. We have a new intensive that's going to come out in the beginning of next week. But it's all getting back to who the fuck are you? Because when you know who the hell you are, you know what you have to offer. You know what you bring to the table. So do they. But so many of you are coming from desperation. Needing this person. The fuck them. Let's be frank. Fuck them. Because I know who the fuck I am. I know who I am. I know I'm amazing. I know that I'm special. I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. I know exactly who the fuck I am. And when you know who you are, so will they. I'm not a fucking option. I'm a once in a lifetime fucking partner. And I know, and they know, that they'll never meet anyone like me. They'll never. I'm a once in a lifetime bitch. You need to tell yourself this. You need to own who the fuck you are. Because so many of you don't know. So many of you, what you know is based on what the fuck they tell you. Like, oh, I'm not good enough because he said so. What in the fuck? Yes, Kaz. Your SP told you yesterday that he's my mirror. Yeah, he is. Oftentimes what they tell you is it's only indicative of your thoughts. Everything, every fucking thing they tell you is only a reflection of your thoughts. That's all that is. You have to know that. You have to know 100% certainty. Whatever the fuck they told me, it's feedback. It's where they're telling you, literally they're telling you where the fuck you're fucking up in your thoughts. You can look back at everything they've told you. You can look back at every unfavorable thing they've told you. And if you look at it as feedback, you'll see exactly where you went wrong in your thoughts. Literally. Anything they've ever told you, you just think about it and you're like, where did I fuck that shit up? And I thought, oh, yeah, I thought about that. That's why the negative shit seems to push out so quickly. Because it's what you do. You think negatively. Worst case scenario. All the time. Thanks, Simply Jordan. All the time. It's so easy. Worst case scenario. He's talking to someone else. He doesn't want to be with me. I think he wants to be with someone else. I don't know if he loves me. Does he even care about me? Like, does he want to be with me? Bitch, 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 bitch. It's all you do because it's autopilot. It's so on autopilot because it's what you've been doing your entire life. Trying to protect yourself. And the way you've been trying, the way that conscious mind tries to protect you is by just thinking worst case scenario over and over and over again. Is he talking to someone else? Does he want to be with someone else? Does he love me? Does he care about me? Does he even want anything to do with me? All that shit. And then, boom, pushes out quickly. You can literally change everything in the blink of an eye. You guys are always asking, you're always asking how long does it take? It doesn't take long. How long does the negative shit take? An hour? 24? So what makes you think the positive takes longer? It doesn't. It doesn't take long. Ever. It doesn't take long. It takes the same amount of time. The same amount of time to push the positive, just like you push the negative. The difference is that what you're telling yourself, if you're affirming, but your inner conversations are based on your current 3D on autopilot, unless you do what we tell you to do, and that's leverage and control your inner conversations. They have to be in alignment. And then it pushes out quickly. Quickly. It doesn't take a long time. It doesn't take a long time at all. If you get a grip. If you get a grip. But most of you don't. Because you'll realize that I tell you guys to focus, to just be aware that you're affirming all day, and then what happens later? You assess your day based on your 3D, which was everything you didn't want. Everything you didn't want. Everything that's not here. Everything that's not happening. And then you're like, what happened? Why isn't it changing? That's why. Because you affirm, but you haven't created the assumption. You affirm, it's based on repetition to get into the subconscious. But you're not giving it enough time. Because every day you have an assessment of your day. And it's everything based on your 3D, which isn't what you want. So it negates what you're affirming for. And the reason it does that is because you haven't created the repetition to get into the subconscious. But as you naturally have a conversation with yourself about everything in your 3D, because it's usually your inner conversation is all about what's in your 3D, And so you're naturally having a conversation with yourself. And that goes right into the subconscious. Which is why shit doesn't change. I've been doing this for so long, but it's like, no, you haven't, because everything you've been doing is working against you, not for you. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You need to stop with the bullshit. You need to stop with the bullshit. You need to sit there and say, no, this is what I want. This is what I want. And I will stop at nothing to get it. So I don't give a fuck what my 3D shows me. Fuck your 3D. I don't give a fuck what it shows me unless it's exactly what I want. Like Crispy says, Jed, my SP started weekend ghost crap. I said no. Did what I said. He has texted me Saturday and he did. Yes. Snaps to Crispies. I don't come on here just to talk. Right? I mean, if I would, I'd talk about sometimes on my lives I talk about random ass shit. But I come on here to tell you what works. But you have to persist in it. This is not I'm going to do this for 10 minutes. And then we'll just wrap it up. We'll call it a day. No. You ask, do I have to do this for the rest of my life? Well, it depends. Do you want to continue to get what you want for the rest of your life? I'm not saying you have to spend your life affirming 24 hours a day. But do you need to fucking check your thoughts and your inner conversations? 100%. 100%. For the rest of your life, yes. Will it get easier? Yeah, it will. Because at some point, it will become natural to you just to check your thoughts. It will become natural to you. But yeah, it's a lifestyle. Sorry, sis, bruh. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Or it's not. And you just don't get your shit. I don't know what to tell you on when it comes to that shit. This isn't beyond what we teach here isn't just SPs. I mean, it mainly is. But it's you evolving. That's what it's about. It's not about your SP, it's about you evolving. You doing something different. And never, ever settling for less than you deserve. That's what this is about. Is you have to do something different. Or you just don't get your shit. What's your pleasure? Because either way, you are manifesting. Whether you're aware of it or not, it doesn't matter. Your thoughts are manifesting 100% of the time. So you can control it or you can choose to let it run on autopilot. It doesn't fucking matter. It's still manifesting. It's still manifesting. Whether that's your intention or not, it doesn't matter. So you have to control it. You have to change. You have to do things differently. And that's how you'll change shit. That's how you will change. That's how you will evolve. That's how you will get your shit. When you do something different. Fuck what anyone says. Fuck what anyone tells you. If it isn't what, I don't give a fuck who says it. If it isn't what you want to hear, then I don't know what the hell they're talking about. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to accept. I will not accept. And I tell you to tell yourself, I don't believe that. Nope, I don't believe that. What do you want to believe instead? I don't believe that. I know he's in love with me. I don't believe that. I know he wants to be with me. Nope, I don't believe that. I know exactly how he feels about me. I know he wants to be with me. I know this for a fucking fact. And he's going to tell me everything I want to hear. Nope, I don't accept that. I don't believe that. A negative thought comes up. Nope, I don't believe that. What do you want to believe instead? Your subconscious mind only takes instruction from you. You're the boss. So start acting like it. Your subconscious mind can run you, or you can run your subconscious mind. What the fuck is your pleasure? What's your pleasure? My mind doesn't run me. I'll run my fucking mind. I will tell my mind exactly what the fuck my shit is. What my shit is all day. I will tell my subconscious mind exactly what my shit is all the time. Therefore, just like the negative shit pushes out, so will the positive. People will wake up the next day a whole nother goddamn person. Whatever they say the day before, the next day, a whole different goddamn fucking tune. That's goddamn right. Because I tell my shit what it's going to be. And I won't stop until it's exactly how I want it to be. Exactly how I want it to be. Not partial. What the fuck partial? I don't think so. That's right, Golden Baby Love. It's not partial. I won't stop until I get exactly what I want. Yeah, baby, Golden Baby Love. Are you ready to get a fucking grip? Consistency, bitch. Consistency. And you're seeing all these people saying all the movement they're getting, right? A lot of movement. Snaps for Liliana. Getting lots of movement from RSP. These people didn't come from everything was unicorns and fucking rainbows. No, it was different. Right. But they turned it around. In fucking here. They turned it around in here. So you need to turn it around in here. In here. I need you today to decide, what do I want? Do I want to be with my SP? Do I want my SP to contact me? Do I want to be with my SP? If the answer to that is yes, then I also want you to decide that you're going to do what's necessary to be with your husband. When you love somebody enough, then you'll do what's necessary. When you want something bad enough, you'll do what's necessary to get it. So do what's necessary to get it. Control your mind. Stop controlling. Stop letting your mind control you and start controlling your mind. Because like I said, it's like I say all the time, your mind is the one thing that you're in control of. It's the one thing you're in control of. So why in the fuck do you continue to give it away? You let your SP control your mind. You let the 3D control your mind. You let your boss control your mind. You let your coworkers control your mind. You let your fucking family control your mind. Fuck all of them. Control your mind. Control it. Because that is what it takes. It's the one thing you're in control of. Stop giving it away. Stop giving it away. Because you keep giving it away. You keep giving your power away. For what? For what? Fuck the 3D. If it doesn't show you what you want, fuck the 3D. I'll control it. If you would do that, and you would be consistent in saying, fuck the 3D, I'll control the 3D. The 3D no longer controls my thoughts. My thoughts will control the 3D. The minute you decide that and you stick to it, things in your reality will change. But they can't change if you don't stick to it. If you're going to fold and cave, stop doing that. Because you guys have so many times given your power away. But you have to know, how did everything become everything in your life? You didn't do a technique. You just thought. Jillian, if you don't shut the fuck up and respond to my shit in WhatsApp in the jail that you're in, shut the fuck up. And no, I don't use subliminals. I think subliminals are a fucking joke. They don't work. It's not a thing. It's a fad. It's not a fucking thing. Guided meditations and hypnosis is what I would recommend. Why? Because your subconscious mind its job is not to decide. So it's not going to sit there and listen to your goddamn subliminal and be like, wait a minute, this is a subliminal. So we need to hear beyond the fucking music what the words are. And you said they work for me sometimes. It's not the subliminal that's working. It's your assumption of it. If you think that's your solution to the cause, then that's what's working. It's not actually the subliminal. It's the fact that you think that that's your shit. That's what's working. It isn't anything else. Yes, Yesenia, let me know how your fucking how your little tripsy goes. I don't know what you're talking about. How you can manifest a VIP. I need to know what VIP you're fucking referring to. But that was my message to it. Okay? That was, I wanted to come on here and I was a fucking basket case, which is fine. But I needed you guys to know that you need to stop what you're doing. If it isn't working for you, you need to stop. You don't need a technique. You do not, let me fucking repeat. You do not need a technique. What you need to do is get a grip on your thoughts. That's it. No technique required, but you just need to get a grip on your thoughts. And only think, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, that's the challenge. No, actually, your subconscious thoughts are your truth, to be quite frank. So, da girl. But thought don't change, subconscious thoughts feel delusional. No, your subconscious thoughts are your truth. Okay, this is where delusional doesn't work. Because just being delusional means not real, not here, right? Which is why conscious revision is a joke. I'm going to write that shit down. Okay, for my video. Conscious revision doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work, despite all the testimonials you see that are bought and paid for, by the way, because they're not in the specifics. That's how you know if a testimony is real. It's not in the specifics. Unless it's a screenshot and not just fucking written, because anyone can write testimonies. You understand that? Like, I can literally go right now and just write 55 testimonies and throw some random bitch's picture on there. That doesn't mean the shit is real. Okay? Screenshots, though, on the other hand, will prove it real. So anyway, conscious revision is a joke. The reason why is because subconsciously, your subconscious mind knows everything about you. So why you want to consciously revise? Your subconscious mind's like, no, bitch, but that's not what actually happened. We know what happened, right? Which is why they'll be like, you can revise the breakup consciously. No, the fuck you can't. Which is why it never made sense to me. One, because how the fuck do you revise the breakup? You're supposed to act like it was another fucking day. And two, because your subconscious mind's like, no, but that actually happened. We actually recall the series of events, right? Because your subconscious mind knows everything about you. Which is why when you learn to listen, which is what I teach you, to listen to your subconscious mind when it talks to you, it knows the answer. You don't have to consciously know the answer to ask your subconscious mind a question. Your subconscious mind knows the answer because it knows everything about you, which is why consciously you recall certain memories from your past, right? Like consciously you'll have certain memories from your past, but you have lots of memories. But consciously you only recall a handful. That's because your conscious mind is protecting you. It's the protector in you. Your subconscious mind, on the hand, remembers everything. So you can literally be like, when did I first experience this? First answer that pops in your mind, that's exactly the answer because your subconscious mind knows. Exactly the first time you experienced heartbreak, sadness, hurt, fear, guilt, any of that shit. Your subconscious mind knows exactly when you know that because it knows everything about you. So anything they want you to do consciously is only temporary. They don't tell you that though, do they? No. But that's because they don't understand how the subconscious mind works. So when you try to change your behaviors and you try to change your environment and your personal growth, it's temporary because it's conscious change. So if you want permanent change, you have to change at the subconscious level because it's a trickle-down effect. So when you change your identities, they call them, well, thanks, shitty shit. I am fucking sexy, actually. But As I'm wearing my boyfriend's fucking whole ass fucking shirt. But anyway, when you want to change at the subconscious level, you want it to be permanent, right? Forever change. This is where they say, what the fuck do they call I am? They call I am. It's called identities. Okay. But they don't know that. So it's an I am statement. So it's like, I am perfect. Job fucking done. Who the fuck is trying to have like 25,000 affirmations for fucking self-concept? When you can have one? The hierarchy. I am perfect. Right? I am perfect. So you should take an assessment of the identities you have, because there's ones you're consciously aware of, right? So it'll be like, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am this. I am that. I am this. But it's those other ones. Like, I don't know where people in the manifestation are trying to tell you that like I am statements are like only positive. No, the fuck they're not. What about the I am nots? I am not worthy. I am not loved. I am not this. I am not that. I am not this. Those also are identities. So you need to flip them. Because when you change your identities, because at the hierarchy of change in the subconscious mind, at the hierarchy of change is identities, beliefs, and values. But if you change your identities, then automatically your beliefs, your values, and everything else below that changes too. That is the hierarchy of change. Not consciously. This is why diets don't work. Because they want you to consciously change your behaviors in your environment. Okay, sick. What's the game plan after that? You know what I mean? So you have to now identify yourself as being beautiful, sexy, skinny. I'm amazing. I'm fucking fabulous. I look just like Kim Kardashian. Like I am Kim Kardashian. Whatever, what the fuck ever. That now changes. And now all of a sudden, your beliefs, your values, your personal development, all that shit changes to match. See what I'm saying? That's how that works. That's how that works. So you have to change at the hierarchy. Stop changing on the bottom and trying to work your way up. That's a lot of work when you can just change the top and let it all just figure itself out. You know what I'm saying? Melissa, what happens when the thought of the gutter trash, we don't call them third party. Gutter trash, I don't even, what the fuck is a bullock, baby? What happens when the thought of gutter trash pops into my head? That is why you affirm against gutter trash. Fuck her. We send gutter trash back to the dumpster that they crawled out of. Do you guys like my nails? I did them. See it? I did them yesterday. We send them back to the dumpster they crawled out of, and then we let the dump truck take their fucking ass to the fucking dump, to what the landfill. So you affirm against her. Anytime the thought of gutter trash comes up, it's like, no, he fucking hates her. All they do is argue she's gone away. Period. There's not another goddamn option. I don't give a fuck what he says. He can be like, Yes, you can. Because understand, there's no limit to what you can tell yourself. Okay? So you can literally tell yourself whatever you want. So if you want to look like someone, but you also believe that that person has a lifestyle that you want to have, you can literally tell yourself that. You can say you look like someone, or you can say, I am Taylor Swift. I am literally Taylor Swift. I am Taylor Swift. If you believe, and it's not like if you believe, but if your assumption of her is she has, it doesn't have to be true. Okay, it doesn't have to be true. But we'll explain it doesn't have to be true. Okay, it's your assumption of her. Okay, so like let's take Britney Spears, for example. You can assume all kinds of things about her, right? You can be like, She's fucking rich. She's beautiful. She knows how to dance. She's got this, that, and the fucking third. When in reality, she could be a hot ass goddamn ass, which I think her Instagram totally shows that. But anyway, in reality, she could be a hot ass mess. It doesn't matter. It's what you assume to be true about this person, okay? Because you don't know them. So you can assume Taylor Swift is, if you think she's perfect in your eyes, like you're a Swiftie, is that like the fucking term, a Swiftie? Then you could be like, I am Taylor Swift. I am literally Taylor Swift. I am Taylor Swift. Because whatever you assume to be true about Taylor Swift will become true for you. It's not facts. Like, she could be a hot ass fucking mess and like suffer from depression and like not be happy and all that shit. It doesn't matter. It's what you assume about her. That's all that matters. Yes, embodiment is exactly what I mean. Okay, so it's like, I am this person. I am this person, because whatever you assume about that person, you're taking on that identity. So it's not like you just want to look like her, right? Because it's like, I look just like Kim Kardashian, then that's a look thing. But if you want to become her, and not become her, like you're not literally going to be her fucking doppelganger, relax. I mean, you might. Who the fuck knows? Based on your assumptions. But you will have whatever you assume she has. Because it's an umbrella, if you will. It's an umbrella. So, like an umbrella affirmation. And that's what I want you guys to do. So I want you to take an assessment. I want you to really, I'm not playing with your fucking asses. I want you to seriously take an assessment. Today, I want you to think, what identities do I have? What am I always saying I am and I am not? What do I have? That's right, Crispies. That's right, bitch. She says I'm sexier than Kim Kardashian. So what are your actual identities? We have to change those. Oh, that's right, Tyrese. Tyrese is Beyonce, bitch. So you have to change those, right? Anything that doesn't serve you. Any positive identity, we obviously fucking keep. But anyone that's not positive, we need to change. Okay? And then 2 is sticking with with what you want. I need you to really focus on what it is that you want. And ignore, reject. Oh, Willie is fucking hot, bitch. Reject anything for the next 24 hours. I want you to reject anything you don't like in your 3D. Anything that you don't like in your 3D. Reject. Fuck you. Bye. Right? Bye. You know, we're gonna channel our inner NSYNC. Which, fun fact is, one of them actually lives near me because I've seen him at the fucking airport like a shit ton of times. On my flight. Who was it? Joey? Is that NSYNC? Or Backstreet Boys? Sometimes you get them confused. Unless it's Justin Timberlake. But anyway, it's Joey. He lives near me because he's always at the fucking airport. Every time I'm there, he's always there. And it's not LAX, because who the fuck goes to LAX if they don't have to? I'm saying. So, it's my local airport. It's a small airport where only here do the bougie bitches get to control the sound of the goddamn plane. When you go here, snaps to Desiree Morales. When you actually fly out, you think you're gonna die unless you're used to it. Like me, I know what it is. So, but you think you might die because when the plane takes off, first of all, it can only take off past a certain hour, 8 a.m. So when your flight is at 7 a.m., joke is on you because that shit ain't taking off till 8. you're just going to sit on the fucking tarmac. So you may as well get some fucking breakfast and bring it on the plane. But when it takes off, it like jets up and then it goes silent. Because they have to turn whatever the fuck the noise is, they have to turn that shit off. Because the bougie bitches here have a problem with the fucking sound. Even though I feel like if you live near an airport, doesn't that kind of come with the territory, right? Kind of like you living near a train track and being like, yeah, I have a problem with the noise. Well, you know what the fuck you were setting it for? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it like jets up and the jets just turn off. So it's like it just goes quiet and you're like, the fuck? Yeah. That's how we are here in Orange County because the bougie bitches have a problem with the fucking noise volume. Weird. I was like, who the fuck has that much power? Shit. I don't have that much power. I have a problem with traffic, so I'm going to need you all to just not be on the road. Anyway, so as I digress, but yeah, you would, because all of a sudden, it literally your plane, the first time it happened, like you jet up. It's not like a thing. It's like you jet up and then it just quiet. And you're like, are we about to fall? No, you're not. But the bougie bitches here have a problem with the fucking noise. Not like it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. But anyway, apparently it's serious to them. So anyway, yeah, Sarah Elizabeth, well, don't come here because I'm telling you, it's literally, you're like, it went all the way fucking silent. Yeah, John Wayne, Terry, you experienced it. It's only that airport. Like literally, you'll go to John Wayne Airport, you'll be like, oh, you're about to die. No, you're not. But the bougie bitches have a problem with that shit. But then your mind goes to, let's be frank, doesn't your mind go to, what the fuck is that movie called? Where they predict, what's that movie called? You know which one I'm fucking talking about. Where they predict, where he can see what happens before it happened. It's on the tip of my tongue. Final Destination. Okay, I may have gotten that from Chris Peace and Sage Insight, but it's fine. Final Destination. That's exactly what it reminds you of, because you're like, we're about to die. It's totally fine. Which in hindsight, there's a gamble every time you go on the plane. But what's the alternative? You're gonna fucking drive? I'm Gucci on that shit. Just saying. So that's your task. No, we're not doing techniques today because I'm exhausted and I actually have to record a bunch of video content, but I also need to have a team meeting as well. So there's that part. So we're not doing techniques and we're not going to have this big a long thing today, even though tomorrow we'll be right back on track, bitches. Good, Rochelle. So control the meeting. Okay. If you're going to meet your SP, control how that goes. He's going to tell me everything I want to hear. He's literally going to tell me everything I want to hear. He's totally going to tell me everything I want to hear. Control it. You cannot question what he wants because you will get questionable results and he will confirm. You need to all remind yourself constantly that your SP's job is only to confirm. And their job is to confirm what the fuck you're thinking about all the time. So what do you want to think about? Them wanting to be with you, them wanting nothing more than to be with you, them being obsessed with you, them thinking nothing but you, them knowing and realizing that they will never see a future with anyone but you, that they know now that you are the only person they've ever loved in their entire goddamn fucking life. They always tell me the truth. They always tell me the truth. They're 100% loyal, faithful, and committed to me. What do you want to assume? That's your task. Okay? That is your task, bitches. So today, we are going to take an assessment of our thoughts. We are going to literally go around for the next 24 hours and pay attention to inner conversations. Inner conversations. Inner conversations. Inner conversations. Inner conversations. What am I thinking about all the time? What am I thinking about all the time? What am I thinking about all the fucking time? What's running on autopilot in my goddamn fucking mind? Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. No, I don't believe that. Change it. I don't believe that. 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 Period. And seeing them only as the person you want and expect them to be for you. Let me reiterate. You seeing them, Tamara, Bevy, everyone else, listen up. You seeing your SP as the person you want and expect them to be for you. Period. That's your job. Do you understand? Okay. Now I have to go and I don't know why the fuck my computer is. It's stuck on the HP logo. But it's fine because we're going to change that shit. We are going to change that shit. Okay. So, of course he's texting you flashy. Why the fuck wouldn't he? Stop spur flashy. Can I just tell you, somebody fucking told me something stupid as fuck today. They said that they know I'm good with AI. I was like, nah, no, I'm not. If I do anything AI, I don't do shit AI. My team does. I don't know how to do chat prompts. It hurts my fucking brain. So I am not good with AI in any sense of that goddamn fucking word. But never let anyone take anything from you. You know who you are. You know what your truth is. And that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. No one can change your mind. No one should be able to change your mind. Because you should know, out of all people, I don't give a fuck who they are, but you out of all people should know who the fuck you are. And don't let anyone take that from you. Do not let anyone take that from you. Stop giving your power away. Stop giving your power away. And start owning your power. Because nothing is more satisfying and gratifying than watching them conform. Because you own your power. And not a goddamn person took that from you. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. So, who the fuck is control? Who is in control? Is the 3D in control? No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck fuck the 3D unless it shows you what you want. No. Not in control. Not in control. Good, Stacey. Good. Well, Cyber Sub, if you go watch my TikTok live I did yesterday, it's on my YouTube channel. I broke it down exactly what you need to do to manifest your recipe back. Literally broke it down, completely simplified it for you. So if you want to know exactly how to do it, go watch the replay. I literally simplified it as much as possible for you. So if you do that, you'll get your recipe back. But most people want to work with me one-on-one or want me to manifest for them because it accelerates the process. So there's that part. Plus, the reason why is because when you work with me one-on-one or manifest more, it's the same thing. Well, we recreate your recipe together. And then on top of that, Not only do we recreate if we're on a one-on-one coaching call, then either way, I pull out your language because I'm a language expert. So I pull out your language and I find out exactly where you're going wrong. And I help you fix your shit. That's what it's about. Just saying. Okay. I gotta go because I have videos to record and I have a team meeting, so I've got to record. So, anywho, nanner. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, usually we do techniques on here and we have a whole, for fuck's sake, this guy. We have a whole lot of things popping, locking, and dropping on here. But today is a little bit different just because, well, I cried on here. There's that part. Taylor, fucking go. Bitch, you gotta go because you need to send me your fucking voice recording, bitch. Okay, but yeah, because I actually give a shit about you. Okay, I don't actually have fake lashes on. But I have videos to record. And I gotta have my team meeting. So anyway, I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I'm always here with you, usually for 3 hours on TikTok. If you ever miss it, I always put on the tube of the you. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact and living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to do that in half the fucking time because I tell you guys, learn where I messed up. So instead, I managed to remanifest that in half the fucking time. And so if you want me to manifest your recipe for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right and tight, then all links are in my bio. We also have SP stories, self-concept stories, gutter trash stories, paired with a fucking amazing song, which I would love to play for you as soon as I manifest my computer fucking turning on. So there's that part. And then, yeah, we got a WhatsApp group, text coaching, all that shit to help you get your shit. And if you think that we don't over-deliver, we over-deliver far beyond anyone else that delivers at all. We'll just start there, right? Like, because you guys are family, you guys are our besties, and we treat you as such. So you get amazing advice, and we don't abandon you. Like, okay, you got a coaching call, so we're never going to talk again. Fuck you. We don't do that shit around here, okay? You guys are family. And so we fucking love each and every one of you. I love you too, Samantha. It's in my bio. I am Sylvie. You just click the link in the bio. It's like YouTube channel. Takes you right there. Okay. I love each and every one of you besties, and I'm about to go hop on my team meeting because, you know, they're in the UK and they're fucking weird on this weird time zone shit. So, and I'm about to leave a negative review. They want me to make a video about this shit here, but I don't quite know how the fuck. I'm supposed to double tap this shit on my fucking phone. The shit ain't working. So that's what the video is going to be about. And no, I'm not going to put that on my fucking channel because it's weird. You know what I mean? I love all of you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.